What's happening, Lake Tahoe? Finish your day off with me each and every evening for the Tahoe Tonight Show. That's right, I'll put you to bed 5, 8, and 11 o'clock every night. I might put you to bed, but our guests won't, especially this week's show.
Now, and you know, let's shift gears. This is Justeen Ferguson right here.
Hi.
From Adventure-at. But you know, hey Justeen, you know, one of the reasons I called you and said, hey, come on the show is that, you know, I follow you on social media. I see you popping up in and around, and what's really cool is like you really are an influential female athlete around the region, and you coach at Squaw Valley. Tell me a little about your coaching at Squaw Valley and the kids.
So I coached the U12 girls. The last 2 years I've had all girls.
Yeah.
Before that it was intermixed with boys and girls, and then so last year I actually had a pretty special group of little girls. So the year before they had kind of a rough year skiing. They didn't want to come back to it, you know, just kind of over it. They're 12. I mean, there's a lot.
Kind of reaching a pinnacle, right?
So we had so much fun, and you have to coach girls different than you coach boys, which I had to learn that.
Yeah.
I didn't realize. And
you can't yell at them. Tasers.
But it's just a different approach. It's a softer approach.
Okay.
I mean, the little girls at squaw ski at a different level too. I mean, people look at me and they're like, "Why do you want to coach? Don't you just want to go ski?" It's like, but I do get to ski. Like they rip.
Yeah.
But anyways, so they had a rough year, and we had so much fun. And then they had their parents come up to me being like, they are up before me. They want to go skiing. They want it because you make it fun. And if something's fun, because I'm so passionate about skiing, I mean, I've been skiing since I was like 18 months. Yeah. That was everything to me. So I think when you're passionate about it and you can relay that to someone, then they get excited about it and they want to do it. And they're ripping. I mean, they went from not wanting to go out on the hill to they're hucking cliffs. They're, you know, dominating in their races. And I make it fun. It's still girly. We put glitter on every day before we go ski. A ton of glitter. Like we call them the glitter girls. Oh, cool. And they're like all over Squaw. Like everybody knows that group of girls because they put glitter. They'll put glitter on the lifties and lipstick and stuff. And they're so amped on it, and then it makes me want to be better, you know, and always show up for them, and they show up for me, and it's just been so fun, and just to watch them grow, like as athletes, and just to not be afraid to go try and hug this cliff. Yeah. And that's a huge thing, because I think as females, we're so afraid of being judged when we go skiing, you know, especially if you're skiing next to boys. It's like, I want to go hit that, but I'm embarrassed to fall, and it's kind of breaking that barrier, like, you fall, you fall. I mean, no one's going to look at you and be like, oh, that person crashed, we're over it. It's like, she went for it. Yeah. And that's rad. And that's what they're doing, and they're pushing it. So it's so fun to watch this group of 12 and 13-year-old girls just rip past men, like skiing down. It's like, I don't even have the word for it. It's so cool. It's just fun, and I love it. So it's awesome.
So I was announcing for the Tahoe Junior Free Ride Series this year, and then just watching those female athletes, the youth athlete. I mean, we're talking 8 to 12 years old, and the level of competition with the guys right there, it was equals. And in my opinion, watching it, and I'm not a judge, but I'm down there with Mitch, and we're talking about it and watching every turn, and I mean, they were equals, and it's so neat to watch the level of athleticism that female athletes are going through, and it's cool that you're a coach in taking them to that next level, like you know, developing those athletes to the next level. Let's shift gears. You just watched the World Cup. Women's soccer now is like at the top. Tell me what your feelings were while you were watching that.
That was actually a really special morning for me. I actually got to watch it with my old soccer team.
Oh, cool.
That I played with. So we all got up in the morning, made breakfast, and did everything. And I mean, just seeing not just women win another World Cup, it was like their fourth, but just everything that they stand for, and the fact that they're just women that we should all aspire to be. You know, they stood up for what they believe in, they never backed down off of anything. So it wasn't even just them winning, which, you know, shut down hopefully a lot of haters saying things, but I mean, how can you watch, they won. You can't even talk bad about them anymore. Everyone's like, you know, you have to win before you do, and then they did it, and it's like they back up everything that they say. And I think it's important to have women strong and in power, that like for little girls like my girls to look up to women in power positions like that and be like, oh, she stands up for what she believes, and I can stand up for what I believe. And then I think that's why this win was so much bigger than just the game. It wasn't just winning a soccer game. No, totally. It was winning like just women standing up for themselves and not backing down. And I think that was so cool. And it's kind of, I mean, it's unfortunate that so many political views and stuff get involved with that, but it's like, they're not, they're just standing up for something they believe in. I think regardless of where you stand on that, you can admire that.
Exactly.
And there was no backing down, which is so cool.
Yeah. And I think, maybe, this year, do you think you'll use that as a role model for your female athletes out there? Like, go back and, like, this is where you want to go or where you can be?
Absolutely. And we're really lucky over at Squaw because every day when we're skiing, we have some immaculate female athletes skiing right next to you every day. All of them. And they're everywhere. And they'll go up the chair with the girls. So it's like they're really, they don't even realize it. Like Kirsten Clark, she was a big-time World Cup Olympian skier. Last year, I coach her daughter now, which, cool. I admired her growing up. She was like my all-time skier, So then all of a sudden she rolls up and I'm coaching with her and coaching her daughter. And it's funny because the little girls are like, oh, that's just her mom. It's not, and like, you know who her mom is? But it's important for them to realize like who they're skiing with and have athletic women like that to be strong, because you get kind of blocked up in this bubble of like, you have to be soft, you can't be too strong, you can't be this. And when you see people that are, not to bash like models or stuff like that, but it's a whole different ball game, and it's okay to be strong, and you can still be girly, and it's okay to go rip on your skis and still wear a dress at the end of the day and stuff like that.
I won't wear a dress.
Well, no, you don't have to do that.
All right, we'll be right back. Justeen Ferguson. Don't forget to go to the website adventuretahoe.com. Thanks for coming in the studio.
Thank you.
Yeah, we'll be right back with your